So then these tap lines that they got going up to the trees. So you got to keep the fire going. You got to keep it at a boil to start boiling some of the. So this is the final product here. This is what the maple syrup looks like when it's done. Oh yeah. So now we're on the way out to go get some more sap to cook. Buckets being tapped on the tree. Oh, and here's the main one. All right, well. God damn. So that's what the sap looks like. It looks like just a big drum of water. As you can see, they go up and go into all the different tree points, and then it's gravity fed from the top up here all the way down back over here, and then he's going to use the drain you see. Then we got a pump here that's going to pull all the sap into this barrel, which we will bring back to cook. All right, so we'll go take a look at some of these other buckets here. They're back over there getting that done. Kind of come take a look, because we might have to empty some buckets later too. So we got the, if we didn't have the big one filled, we would empty each of these smaller buckets and take turns taking these and dumping them in there. It takes a little bit longer, but we can't gravity feed all of them. Let's see. Yeah, here's the tap into the tree and goes down into the hole in the bucket. And yeah, there's more sap in there too. So we've got these buckets all placed by all the different trees. There's another one over there.
Because the more that boils rapidly, the better you're evaporating.
So that was the sap that we just added into there.
Yep.
So now we got to go grab some more in the bucket.
But I got pails full here. So.
Oh, we've already got, yeah, because then we empty them into there, into the pails.
Yeah.
So we got a whole nother pail ready to go right there.
Yep.
Yeah. And we boil it beforehand.
Well, just get it up to...
Yeah, get it up to a temperature so it doesn't
kill
the temperature.
Kill it completely, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't kill the temperature on those ones.
Otherwise it takes so much longer to bring it back up to a boil.
Yep. And then you got to skim off the top every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this a newer one, or is this
well, it's a late, yeah, it's I guess the newer. We started with that one.
Boiling some sap there.
Yeah.
And is this the final process down there? Is this...
No, it'll take...
Oh, yeah, they got more, yeah.
There's some in the house, in the garage here that takes...
the stuff out of there to work it down to actual sap. A little foam skimmer. All that goes off the top and then goes into the bucket full of foam.
And if you're a real man, you drink this.
Oh, yeah, nope. Probably not.
Probably not. Right.
So what are we doing here, Ryan? What is this process then? So this is the final cook stage?
No.
No? But
Well,
this
it's
is
heated up to filter it.
heated up to filter.
You gotta
So-
get it to the consistency of syrup.
Oh,
That's why we have it on propane, so it's controlled heat.
gotcha. So that's
Gotta
that's
get
what it looks like after we start cooking.
219 degrees, and then we filter it, and we heat it up again and jar it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what it starts out, that clear looking color like that. And then once you cook it, it starts getting down here, and then you
Throw in
gotta,
the jar, like a finished jar.
we'll have to, she'll put it on there later, so. But yeah, it's controlled by propane, so we can control the heat.
So that then now goes through a filter, warms up again and goes through a filter.
Okay,
And then we warm it up to, I think it's 180, and then we jar it.
jar it, yep. So that's, we're getting down to it, so it starts
you can
off.
see how dark it is now.
Yeah, so that's the maple syrup there.
Yep.
It starts out like clear, like water.
Takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup.
40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon. Jeez. And then we got some more wood set up here just to make sure to keep the fires going. And got a couple more stacks there. And then these big jars here. So these are completely, yeah, because you can see the line here.
Yeah.
That's totally full, so it's clear.
55 gallon drums, so there's 50 in each, 100 gallons.
Yeah, so that's the sap there. You can see it's clear like water to start with. And then that's what it cooks down to, is that, 'cause this one's almost gone, isn't it? Oh no, that's totally full too. Holy cow.
Well, then the one on the woods is full.
Oh man. We got a lot of sap to cook.
Oh, yeah.
They are?
Yeah. Hard maple. They're harder than oak.
Oh, this one I'm not going to be able to do, Lyle.
Sure it is. You just gotta give it. See? There you go. Well, you're splitting into some good spots there. And then he's got to start his side up too. See? Now he's gonna do some more over here. And get all this wood and get it all split up. There's Mom. Yeah. So then after it's all drained and strained, so we got to run it through the strainer there. Then it comes out.
In the bad way, did you breathe like?
See, before we jar it, it goes into there, so we have to strain it through the strainer first.
Okay.
So this is the final product here. This is what the maple syrup looks like when it's done.
You see through it.
Oh yeah, you can
That's
kind
a
of.
good color.
That's a good color right there.
Nice and thick.
Yeah. So how much raw sap do you think it takes to get about that?
So this is a quart. This probably took, I would say, 20 gallons.
20 gallons. So
Yeah.
basically 20 gallons is
Depends
quite
on
a
the sugar
bit.
content of the sap.
Yeah, so you get a lot that boils down to a little bit at the end of it, basically. So that's what it looks like at the end, and it puts it on breakfast stuff.
Hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We
Those are the
rise
big jars.
like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull stars from the sky, just two hearts.
Clean them off so they don't get all sticky when you close them up. After you've got the lids boiled,
Clean them up so they seal.
so they seal better.
We're gonna be two hearts running.
That's why you need a good pair of tongs. So you gotta scorch your hands. Look at that.
Now the morning is the
And then we put them over here to rest until they're all done. And that is the final process. We'll set the timer for 5 minutes.
as the hours
And they sit like that for 5 minutes, and then they are all done. So that is the final product.